Yo, what is up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great morning right off the bat. What is up, guys? Sean here, also known as Sean God Gaming. First, I have a few announcements to make before we start the video. I might be changing my YouTube name from Sean God Gaming to DP Annihilator because I am officially a sergeant in the clan. As soon as I get my name changed, I'm officially a sergeant in the DP clan. The DP stands for Divine Prodigies. I've been in the clan for over a few months now. It's a great clan. I think we have an amazing playstyle and stuff like that. So, in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys some tips and tricks on how to do in League Play. So, League Play is a very, very competitive series of Call of Duty. So, back in Black Ops 1, there was something called wager matches. And wager matches were where you can use your credits to where you can bet your credits and stuff towards matches, so that way if you came in first or something, you would get mainly all the credits. And that was really cool, and I really thought that was a really fun thing to do to play games. Well, this is an also fun game mode called League Play. Pro series for competitive people who love enjoying. But the bad thing is about this game mode is that they got friendly fire. That's the most annoying thing I really hate about this game mode is friendly fire. Because sometimes enemies have been in my way, and when I'm shooting them, or when there's an enemy right there and they move in front of my crosshairs and I'm aiming down sight and stuff, I end up getting crapped on. I end up getting just annihilated because they were in my way, I stopped shooting, and then they die, and then I die. Or sometimes they'll be in front of me and I'm trying to kill an enemy and I'm still pulling the trigger, or I'm still firing, and they get in front of me and they die. So yeah, make sure when you're playing the game, make sure you don't kill your teammates, because trust me, I looked up what happens in the Pro Series, what happens when you do get friendly fires a lot. It's just like hardcore, you get kicked, it sucks, and it does count as a match quit suspension. Also, getting right into that, do not quit League Play matches. If you do, you will go up to 3 to 5 minutes tops without playing your next League Play match. So make sure you guys don't leave your matches, because that's a really horrible thing to do. I've never left a League Play match in my life. I have never done that. Even if I even was at the verge of raging, and I've never even just stopped playing. I never just was like, screw it, I'm done with this game. I'm done playing this game mode. So I don't just like, yeah, I dipped. No, that's not how it works. So here's another. Those are some more tips I want to advise. Some more tips. Always run stem shot. Always run stem shot. Do not run any other gear. Equipment charge, comm device, or body armor. Do not run any of those. Always run stem shot. You always want to run stem shot. The reason why you want to run stem shot is because stem shot will help you heal faster, and you'll heal more often. So it fills up your health bar, or your health. Yeah, it fills up your health a lot more better, and you get to heal faster and more often. Your bar will regenerate, so you can heal more. So like, say if you took another bit of damage, you can heal again more faster, and then your regen bar will go all the way up. You can tell in this gameplay, I'm playing on League Play with my friend Carl. He's playing on my friend's account, DP Spider, or also known as Adon. So yeah, you guys can see in the gameplay that this is League Play. And real quick, I want to mention that do not play on colorblind, because my goodness, it is very frustrating. So yeah, this is in theater mode. I didn't want to make it like that big of a deal for me to just, and you guys can see right here that I left and healed and then got out of cover. Got into cover. Like, I got away from that gunfight, I healed and stuff like that. And what happened right here, my aim was off, so I moved over to cover, reloaded, and then there was a guy over here who was camping, and right here a guy moved into our spawn. Horrible game. I came in the first in my game. I carried three teams. I carried 3 teams when I first got on League Play. Like, I was like, man, I'm tired of playing pubs. and I'm in a clan that plays competitive a lot, so I gotta play some, I gotta do some league play, man. So I joined on league play. I don't know what got into me, dude, but I was freaking killing it on frequency control. Not this game, other games, and then I met a new group of people, and we were doing call-outs. They were letting me know, hey, there's a guy on this side, and I said, okay, well, they're on the back spawn on Hetty. I said, hey, they're in the right corner. Hey, make sure you check your corners and stuff. And, sorry, you guys can tell I'm wiping my eyes. I haven't even fell asleep yet because I'm just trying to get this video up and trying to let you guys know some stuff. So yeah, getting back to that is run like a lot of perks. I mean, don't run like a ton of perks. Like run like up to 3 perks. Like I run up to 3 perks, like scavenger, and then the perk greed, calling card or wild card, where I can double up on my dexterity and my lightweight, so I can do that with the SOG. Always make sure you run that with the SOG, because for some odd reason when you double up on your middle perk tree, it makes it better for some odd reason. Like, I don't know, but it just does. It just makes the gun a lot better. So you can tell in this gameplay right here, you guys can see, like, I'm always healing with stem shot. Like, I'm always dipping out of cover. Like, I'm not dipping out of cover. I'm dipping out of that gunfight, and you guys can see I'm doing a lot of. I get damaged a lot, and also my friend who was on my friend's account, Carl, he ended up dropping a merciless or a ruthless in league play. He went 15-1 on search and destroy, and I was like, my goodness, bro, this guy was seriously killing it. And he was using a pistol the whole time. He was using the Odin Sung Mastercraft for the RK7 Garrison. And I was like, Carl, man, you gotta calm down, man. I mean, you were going off, man. So yeah, that's another thing I want to get to, is make sure you don't push. If you end up pushing towards your enemies in this game, like control and stuff like that, like right here, I got gunned down because there's 2 enemies right there. Like 2 enemies were over there, and then I was mainly focused on that enemy right there. So as soon as I got gunned down and stuff like that, I realized I was making mistakes by pushing too much, because I kept pushing. So what I would do is, if I was pushing and dealing a lot of damage, I would get away from that gunfight and get into cover and heal. And then I would try and go back in to see if I could try again. And then if I couldn't, I'd back out and just go to a different guy or move in. I ended up getting a Hellstorm. I was proud of myself for getting a Hellstorm. Unfortunately, right here, you're going to see that I did not do well with the... I did get a kill with the Hellstorm. Only 1 kill. For some reason, the cluster rain missiles didn't hit. So right here, I was checking to make sure if there was any enemies on the point, and there was, and I thought they were going to fire at me, but no, they were firing my teammate that was right there beside me. So what I did was, I came up here, I checked, and there was a grenade. That's why I ran flak jacket, and this is what happened right here. Like, look at this guy. He kept shooting because I was in cover. Like, look, this guy literally kept shooting because I was still in cover. Like, he was making sure I was not going to go and get away with him, man. I mean, like, that guy was just crazy, man. I mean, he was like all focused into me, man. So yeah, like right here, I went 15-6 right here, 15-7 now. So what I also wanted to let you guys know is, like, avoid gunfights, don't push, run stem shot, don't quit your matches. And right here is what made me so mad. There was a lot of people camping in corners, and I met this new group of people, and they were also saying, like, this new group of people that I met, they also, when I was with the group, my friend Carl was like, yo, they're honestly not that good, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but they don't do call-outs, they don't understand what to do. And I was like, yo, if you give them a chance, they'll do call-outs next round. And they end up doing call-outs next round. Oh, that is another tip I want to let you guys know. If you guys are playing with a team, make sure you do call outs, because this is a competitive Pro Series game mode, and we want, and call outs are very important in this game. Like, I feel like that's what got me and my team carried. That's how I carried my team. I went 33 and 15 with that group that I was playing with that I mentioned, and I went into game chat because they also had mics, and I was like, hey, make sure you guys check your corners, make sure you guys pre-aim your corners, make sure you guys are calling out where the enemies are, and they were really good at doing call-outs. Like, they were letting me know where the enemies were. They were letting me know, hey, I got you covered. You can go on to that side. And this guy named Jay Wicked, who was also one of the guys in the group that I met with the group of people, he mainly was really good in search and destroy, but not mainly control, because he didn't call out as much on control than he normally did on search and destroy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would like help me go from right side to left side. Like he said, like he'd go up on the tower on Arsenal and search and destroy, and he'd say, hey, I'm looking at your right, you're good. So I would move over to the left, pre-aim, make sure no one's coming, and if there was, I'd open fire. Of course, just like how I normally would. So what I also want to mention when it comes to I'm gonna restart the game, restart the gameplay, of course, because I want you guys to keep watching. I love this theater mode because I can record videos and you guys can see gameplay of me just, you know, doing what I'm doing, like see what I'm doing while I'm telling you guys some tips and tricks. Like, it's a really good thing that I'm doing this. Because theater mode actually helps you, because like, what if you struggled and you were doing good? Like, you can look back at your gameplay and see what you did good on, and then you can go back and look at another video. Like, say if you did good one match, and then the next match you didn't do good, you can look back at your match that you were playing on, that you were doing decent on, and you can see what you did and retrace your steps to see how good you were, or see how you were doing to be really decent. And I'm not gonna lie, this game mode is very tough sometimes. Like, if you don't have a good team, or if you don't have a team full of callouts and stuff, you're mainly going to struggle, because this is mainly a game for competitive teams. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a very good game mode. I enjoy it a lot. I've raged several times on this game mode because of stupid teammates that don't let me know where teammates are. But what I'm trying to get to the point is, guys, is like, this is a game mode that I highly recommend playing with friends or teams that you're, or just mainly if you have groups of friends that are interested in playing League Play, I highly recommend you guys do that. Grab a group of friends and play on League Play. Make sure you guys have a microphone, or make sure you guys have a headset with a mic, and make sure you guys are just, you know, doing some call outs and stuff like that, because if you guys don't do your call outs on this game mode, you're gonna cost your team probably the whole game. And trust me, I learned that the freaking hard way. Like, trust me, I learned that the hard way, dude. And let me tell you how. I was playing with a friend, and let me tell you, I'm not gonna say his name or nothing, because I don't want him to watch this video, because he watches my videos, and then he gets, you know, and then him get upset, and then he contacts my my leader in the group, and then I get kicked. So for quality purposes, my friend and I were playing, and we were arguing the whole freaking time. I told him, hey, you didn't call it where the enemy was, and how come he came up and flanked me when you didn't let me know where he was when you got gunned down by him? And we just kept going back and forth, arguing, and, you know, yada yada yada, and we just stopped playing League Play for the day. And it really does cost you the whole game, because what happens is the more arguing you do and the less focus and more callouts you do, you are going to do absolutely horrible. But if you have a great team that knows your hard points, where they're going to flip, or you know where they're going to rotate, or you know where they're going to be at, then you don't need to call out or do call outs. But if you have a group of friends, you guys have a headset like this with a mic, you guys can just mainly communicate. And because like in this game, in league play, communication is key. Like honestly, communication is freaking key. If you don't have that communication, you're obviously going to just break down and you're going to struggle with the game. So if you got a team that's really good with callouts and is really good with knowing where the hard points are going to flip at or spawn at or rotate at and stuff like that, then I highly recommend playing with a group or a team like that. But recently I've been playing league play by myself and I've been struggling. And I realized I was like, I'm probably going to wait until my friends get on. But with league play, here's another tip I want to mention. League play does give you a bit of advantages from this to pubs or public matches. So say if you're playing league play and you did really good in competitive, take that over and put it towards pubs. You're going to do very good. Like if you can do really good in league play, you can bring that over to pubs. Or if you're really good in pubs and bring that over and bring your skills from public matches and put it into league play, you're going to do really good. But there's one thing you have to mention is that the gun attachments, the perks, and stuff like that are limited. So you can't use the same attachments that you would use in public matches or regular matches and come into league play. League play is a very, very serious game mode that everyone loves playing. And I think that's why a lot of people love playing league play, is because it's a very serious game mode. And like no one, like everyone just like really does focus on the game. And what I've been getting better at is call outs, like letting the enemies like, hey, up top, second floor, hey, floor 1, corner, and stuff like that. Like I'm really good at doing call outs. Like it's been making me, come back and doing call outs. Like right here, where I am pointing to right there, I would always let my teammates know, back spawn heady, or like look, on the minimap, you can see right here on the minimap, that guy is literally about to pull up and put his head right there with that area where I'm aiming to. I call that a back spawn heady spot. And I let my, like I would literally tell my teammates that a lot. Hey, they're in the back spawn heady, back spawn heady. They're at back in heady 1, back in heady 2. And I have to admit, people were getting confused. And people were like getting confused, like, hey, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, okay, so the 1 is to your left and the second one is to your right. And they go, oh, okay, so I understand that. And I'm like, yeah, that's what it stands for. And the one thing I hate about this map is there's a lot of head glitching spots. Like, there's a lot of people that stand in that spot that I was just showing you guys. They'll sit in the back spawn and head glitch that the whole time. And you guys can see right here, it's 4 to 10, and I damaged that guy a little bit, but I end up getting, I thought he was going to go to window or something, so I really didn't. Right here I got very lucky and I had 133 health, or I think I had less than that, I'm not sure. But you guys do know I did mention I got Astro A40 headsets and I got the Mix Amp Pro and stuff. And stuff like that. And I have to admit that this is the best thing that's probably this is probably like the best competitive thing that would help you in actual Call of Duty. Like, if you really do horrible in pubs and stuff, but you're really getting competitive and stuff like that, I recommend playing League Play. I mean, League Play is a very fun game mode. I mean, League Play, you have to be completely focused and serious, because if you're not focused and you mainly just don't... How do I say it? If you mainly just like rush and you don't like check your corners and stuff and pre-aim, you're mainly gonna get annihilated because I say that word a lot, annihilated, because I mean like, or gunned down or shot or killed or dead. I just say a lot of random things. I just say whatever comes out. The reason why I recommend also another perk better than Scavenger, I think the reason why a lot of people don't run Scavenger on this map is because there's a lot of enemies pushing and they don't give you enough time to go over and scavenge or replenish ammo from those dead bodies. Because what if there's like right here there was a dead body right there from a dead enemy, and like say if I rushed and I got an ammo pack and there was an enemy coming that way, I didn't have enough time to react and I would get gunned down. So Scavenger is not really the best perk to use. I think the best two perks I use on here is Flak Jacket and Tac Mask. Because honestly, Tac Mask is probably the best and probably the first, or I think first or second best perk you would use. Because a lot of people use concussions, but the most important thing in this game, that is the most annoying thing in the whole entire game that Battery uses, is a cluster grenade. First it turns into a normal grenade, then it explodes into a big grenade, and then it has these miniature micro grenades that go everywhere and can basically explode you into a million freaking pieces. That's why I use Flak Jacket a lot. And I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support on the channel. We've been hitting a lot of subscribers, and sorry if I keep wiping my head. It's really hot in my room. It's been like this for like 48 hours. So I want to let you guys know. I want to let you guys go. Make sure you watch this video. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments below if this video has helped you. Make sure you smash that like button if you guys did enjoy the video, and please subscribe if you're new to the channel, because I'm trying to bring some new content, guys. I'm trying to get some new equipment in soon so I can record my videos in 4K or 1080p, because 720 frames per second sucks. Like, this is not good quality. Like, it feels like everything's being pixelated right now. I mean, so that's what I wanted to mention, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next. Peace.